Look, I'm not a pro rider. I'm not an expert reviewer. As a matter of fact, I'm about as beginner gets. What I can do is just show you how much fun I'm having. My 2019 Canyon Strive 8.0. This is the Stealth Black model, and dude, I'm loving it. So let's get on the trail. Whoa! Typical Maryland routes. Whoa! This thing just bowls through anything. This is the XC setting, or click, whatever you want to call it. Still climbs great. Has plenty of travel for this stuff. This is one of the better climbers I've ever ridden. Now, this is my first full suspension. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not pretending to know much about this stuff, but I test rode a lot of bikes. Trek, Santa Cruz, Scott, Specialized, another Scott. I parking lot rode a Yeti SB130. I got a chance to ride, oh, what the hell was it? The Ripmo from Ibis. So much awesome. This bike is as good or better than any one of those at climbing. I mean, it's not as efficient as my hardtail, but it's not nearly as clunky as a lot of the other bikes. For a long travel 29er, it's very spunky. Most of them felt sluggish. This one feels spunky, the best way I can say it. Make sure I don't get off track here. Oh, this might be a little big for me. You know what? I could have cleared that. I hesitated. But this thing comes with a chainring guard, and so I don't mind landing on it because I know it's protected. Whoa. That was fun. Log. I'm new on these trails too. Whoa, this is my first time on it. I rode it up and now I'm riding it back. So I have seen it before, but not from this direction. Oh. I gotta figure out which way to go. Not this way. Yeah, this way. This is such a fun bike. Great choice for me as a beginner. Something that rides well, easy to control, but can go beast mode whenever I'm ready. And that's pretty awesome. I do get more pedal strikes, a lot more than I'm used to. Whoa, because I'm used to riding a hardtail. So this clearly is a lot lower to the ground. So normally when I pedal over stuff, have to be a little more aware. Oh, look at this guy here. Whoa! Okay, that was fun. I've been riding for a few months. It's the beginning of September. I bought my first mountain bike in the beginning of May. So everything I've learned, I basically learned this summer on my hardtail. And then I knew I needed a full suspension bike soon because hardtail was getting old on these trails. We have a lot of roots here and you can feel it. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know if I'm still going the right direction, but this is fun. So I'm gonna keep going. Oh yeah. All right, that was a bad line. I was not in the right gear for that, but that's okay. That's how I grow. So if you're looking for an expert reviewer, that's not me. If you want a normal guy learning how to mountain bike, wants to know if this is a good choice, that is me. And I'm 100% happy with my purchase. I'm freaking whooped, man. I'm also an out of shape mountain biker. So I'm gonna get through this little section here, maybe take a break, have a water. Oh yeah. This thing, I feel like it feels smaller than my Marlin 29er, which has a fairly long wheelbase. It just feels so much more nimble. Whoa. Whoa. There's the water. I'm getting back home. I think I'm gonna stop here and have a sip of water. I'll be back. All right, so let me show you this bike real quick while I'm taking a rest, letting my heart rate calm down. You know, I love the spec on this. This is one of the reasons I got this bike. I like the spec more than the model above it. Unfortunately, the model above it, the 9.0, had the race frame, CFR frame, a little bit lighter. But to be honest with you, some of my decisions driven by color. I love the stealth, and the CFR doesn't come in a stealth black. So yeah, I may have sacrificed a little bit for color. But I also liked a lot of the other things about this. The Fox 36 Performance Elite. These are the Fit 4 simple controls. I'm used to being able to do a lockout if I get on a climb and want to get out of the saddle and really pump. I gotta say I don't use it like I'm used to doing in the hardtail, but I ride the hardtail in less than mountain environments as well. I do like the ability to have that option, and quite frankly, I don't know if I need all the extra features the Grip 2 allows. I don't know if I'm that kind of rider. Also has the DPX2 Fox. But what I liked about this one over the RockShox that came on the 9 and I think even the lower models is the lockout on those is right here by your chain ring. But on the Fox, it's on the non-drive side. So that became pretty awesome to be able to lock out without having to stick your fingers down by the chain ring. Again, I've never used it, but when the time arises, it's nice to have it on the other side. I'm surprised a lot of the reviewers didn't like the lockout on this side. So the Fox really sort of solves that problem. I do like that it comes with the E13 chainring guard. It's also got a chain, whatever the hell you call that, man, I'm too tired right now. Does come with a screw down rubber chainstay protector, kind of cool. This is the X01 Eagle, and comes with the 165 millimeter crank arms, and I don't notice a difference between the 175s and the 165s while I'm pedaling. Don't notice at all. Like I said, I still do pedal strike from time to time, and that's because I'm used to pedaling through stuff. And this thing gets pretty low. I do have Chester, race face Chester pedals. I pulled these off my old bike and bought another pair, so those will be here soon. Yeah, I mean, I love these are Reynolds wheels, nice and wide carbon wheels. I pulled off the decals to make it a little bit more stealthy to match the bike. Had some white decals that went around. Like those, they have upgradable rear hub, so you can, it's got 10 degrees of engagement now, and you can upgrade it to 5-degree engagement if I decide I want it. 10 I feel pretty good with, but a lot of the bikes I looked at came with like 15-degree, like, I don't know, in a lot of the higher end bikes for a lot more money had hubs that just weren't as nice and wheels that weren't as nice. So really happy with that. I really like the Fox Transfer dropper post. Never had an issue with it. It's really smooth. I intentionally did not want the RockShox reverb. I rode a bike that had that, and I just didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it. And I like the way they integrate in the dropper with the click and clack levers for the suspension. The seat's been good. I thought I might have to change the seat, but it turns out it's a pretty good width. It's comfortable, fits me well. Yeah, this thing is the bomb. I have a Dakin pack here. I'm just starting to load it up. I've got some stuff on order, but I wanted to be able to get this. I quit wearing a backpack and went with this Dakin like fanny pack thing that goes on the back. Holds just a small amount of stuff, and then the most of the stuff's going to be on here, and then I can keep my water in the water cage. The water cage is a specialized Z side access, and look, full-size water bottle plus tube and tools right there. This does not hit even in the full travel mode, so yeah, no issues with that at all. So anyway, loving it. Came with the code brakes. Getting used to those. Those are awesome. I can't say enough, but hey, my rest break is over, so it's time for me to get back on the bike. I know video doesn't show you how much of an uphill this is. Hopefully my gear changes will be a clue. This thing does really well though, I gotta say. And having a full suspension, so much nicer than a hardtail. I know everybody says, yeah, I'm beat already. I know everybody says, oh, you'll learn so much on a hardtail and you become a better rider. And that's probably true. You're definitely a more comfortable rider on a full suspension bike. I'm in granny gear working up this hill. My legs are burning. But I'm not losing any energy that I can detect in the suspension. Every push of the pedal has forward movement, even if it is uphill. Oh. But I do notice over the hardtail, I don't spin out so much because the rear suspension hugs all these roots in a way the hardtail used to bounce over them. Oh, I am in full granny gear. My heart rate's probably 190. Yeah, I'm out of shape. Oh, that's okay though. I'll get through it. We'll survive. plateaus feel nice, even though it's not a true plateau. All right, I think I get to go down now. Whew. I'm still learning to trust the bike, which is something I have to deal with. I'm just afraid it's going to slide out, but it hasn't washed on me yet. Some of you may have been wondering what this guy is. This is my Garmin Edge 530. I use it for navigation, mapping, upload to Strava and Garmin Connect. Not because I'm a racer, but just so I can keep track of my own progress. But the navigation is just the bee's knees. Otherwise I'd get lost in these trails. So I have to stop far less to check my phone than I used to. So this bike is equally at home on the gnarly fast downhills as it is just the easygoing trail ride. I mean, it does everything really well. So I think it truly could be the one quiver bike, and that's why I bought it. I can't afford to have multiple bikes, although I do have 2 bikes now. One of them just happens to be a hardtail. You just take the hard line, go right through it. Whoa, I felt that, but it hung in there. I think I'm going to take a class on mountain bike skills. There's a cornering class coming up, and I think I could use it. I need to learn how to trust the bike in the corners. Oh, how awesome. So anyway, guys, that's my review of the Canyon Strive. This is the 2019 29er version. This is the 8.0 build, and it's been perfect. So many other bikes, I liked most of the build, but you know, there were a few things I really didn't like. This one, pretty much everything on it I liked. It spoke to me. And some things I was going to customize to other bikes, this one already had taken care of. So go check it out. I can tell you they're on sale right now. So if you really want to save some money, don't wait. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.